it had been struck by lightning, but it was still alive. Yeah. And when I finished, this brooder right here was the first brooder I finished. I ran them first 500 birds in, but initially it was up closer to the tractor, up on that little hilly part. Ain't no trees, ain't no other trees around. But when the storm came, branches from this tree went and destroyed the first brooder. I'm talking about a day after I had finished it. Like literally one day.
Tell me about it, man. How you feel, bro?
Shit, I felt like that rock story. I really felt like that then, you understand? I wasn't playing. But I had it had destroyed it, man. I got some pictures in my phone, man. And like I said, everything that I had built it with was like recycled stuff, because I ain't had no money like coming in to like, I had to picture it in my head, write it in my head, and then I put it together. I went to the scrap pile over there, and from the scrap pile, seen what I had. And from that, I was able to kind of gauge what I could put together with the scraps I had. So I put it together, the storm came and it fell on it, and shit, I thought it was like, that's another thing I learned. People look for signs, I don't look for signs. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep grinding. If it ain't meant to be, it ain't gonna happen, but I ain't gonna take this thing and say this is, yeah, no. Because if I would have, we wouldn't be standing here today, you understand, if that's how I looked at things. But anyways, it was destroyed. And so I was out there going through the rubbish, thinking like what I'm gonna do now, because I'm probably not finna make this move. And Levi came out there and he was jumping on it and like it was a playground. And he was like, in his childish mind, he was like, Pops, we can rebuild this easy, can't we? And I can't tell him no, we can't, because I'm gonna tell him, yeah, man, you can do anything. So just him saying that made it like snap me back into reality, like, yeah. So shit, what I did is thought about it for a couple of days and then figured out how I could make it more sturdy. So the concrete you see around the base, I didn't have that on the first one. Like it's a concrete foundation. Yeah. So what I did is I dug a trench, 32 feet long, 16 feet wide, 16 foot in width. That's the 32 by 16. But I had to make it wide enough because I got some 2x12s and put the frame in it. Yeah. And I got one of them little cement mixers, went to Lowe's and got a cement mixer. Brought in like pallets of cement. So I'm mixing up them bags, dumping them in, and I made the cement foundation. And I got those metal frames and was able to get them concrete screws and put it in there. So when another storm came, the foundation was sure. Same reference. He said, let the man dig real deep and set it on the rock. So I'm thinking, and plus I had worked in construction a little bit in Buffalo, and that's how they laid the foundations, them basements. So just mimic those principles. So that experience gave me some stuff to where when I rebuilt, shit, 10 years later, you still looking at them standing up. And I'm talking about all that scrap. None of that stuff. You can look at the roof. Like when I go do a demo job and help somebody tear down something, I just bring it over here and pile it up. Old man told me, a farmer always need to have a junk pile. You get all kind of stuff. Within about 7 years' time, eventually you're gonna use it. You're gonna be doing something and you're gonna realize, hold up, man, I got something over here I might could use that for. And you ain't gotta spend the money. So that's another principle, frugality. You know what I mean? So it's just something that keep on teaching you. Yeah. Keep on teaching you. Because you're doing something.
You gotta be exercising.
Yeah, man.